Well, from the very beginning, we knew he's got a big personality. He's not scared of anyone or anything.
Monty.
He wants to prove himself. He would just climb on top of the pigs and bite their ears and stuff like that. It was so funny because he thinks he's just the biggest pig in the world. And he's a tiny little guy. Anywhere that he can get into, he wants to get into it. Monty does. But the first few weeks of life for him were very rough. I'm surprised that he survived. He came from a really bad situation where he wasn't receiving proper care. They just did not have what he needed in order to survive long term. He didn't have a shelter, he didn't have warm bedding, he didn't have heat lamp. Our sanctuary veterinarian was doing a visit to a property, and when our vet went out there, he found Monty. Monty was in serious danger. He was probably a few days old. I saw him and I just thought, oh my gosh, he's so tiny, but he's so cute. He's got these spots on his face and tiny little ears. He was adorable, but he wasn't doing very well. He was still shivering and dehydrated, and he didn't have a lot of energy. Taking care of a baby pig, so much work because you have to feed him and every 1 or 2 hours. Yeah, he was in serious need of help. He just went from one infection to another one, to another one, to another one. I was completely sleep deprived most of the time. He would just like to nap on top of me because I'm warm. He had to learn how to pan feed, which he picked up very quickly. I think by about week 4, he had recovered from all those issues and we were on a good path, and started adding solid food to his milk to start getting him used to eating pellets. But the situation was still difficult. Up until 8 weeks of age, you really don't know if they're going to make it. When we rescued Monty, he just wanted to lay and sleep. As he got better, I saw he's got a big personality. He's always been very curious and funny and friendly. He would get the zoomies. He loved to play with toys. He loves to go in our bedroom and play in the piles of dirty clothes or clean clothes. That's one of his favorite spots to take a nap. And his favorite thing to play with really is human feet. He loves to chew on shoelaces and loves playing with shoes and just tossing them around. You're gonna go to try to find your pair of shoes and he's taken it somewhere and you have no idea where it is. Just sees me as his mom, the most important person ever. And so anywhere I went, he would just follow right behind me. I think that's comforting to him. And as he's gotten older, he's gotten more rebellious. He loves to go around the house and get into stuff that he shouldn't be getting into. He'll go and knock over stuff that he can reach. Has started tearing up one of our bathroom rugs. He can destroy it and it's fun for him. So when he met with the cats, they do not like him. He would get too close to them because he wanted to play with them. They were close to his size and he wasn't going outside, and he was very playful. With piglets, they're supposed to have litter mates to play with. So he would approach the cats with no fear and the cats would strike him on the face. So he learned very quickly to be respectful to the cats. He still sleeps inside, but we are getting him more and more accustomed to being outdoors and being part of the pig herd. He just goes up to pigs, even if they're 1,000-pound pigs, and starts to fight with them for no reason. There's a very different reaction from all the pigs. Some of them chase him off. Other pigs, they don't really care. They just let him bite them. The majority of the pigs really are very tolerant and are very good to him. He also met the cows, and it's funny because he reacts to the cows the same way that he reacted to the pigs, biting him in the face and trying to dominate them. And they weigh practically a ton, and he's a 10-pound piglet. They saw that he was just a little baby and respected that. But pigs are very, very destructive indoors.
Got him! We got him!
So he had to be indoors a lot. It was never our long-term goal that he would be like an indoor pig. I can't teach him pig behaviors no matter how hard I try. And so he was missing that. I think that he's trying to figure it out. He's trying to figure out what his place is. Finally, when he started going outside, he started to learn pig behaviors. And he's getting more and more used to them. We gave him some watermelon and he wouldn't touch it until he learned from the pigs. And he was like, oh, okay. And then he started eating it.
Normal pigs.
Oh, good job, buddy. It's your first watermelon.
And so the mud hole is his favorite place ever. He loves going in the mud and splashing around in it. I know that he's learned other things just behavior-wise, to be careful. But still, anytime that we leave and he sees us leave, he sneaks out through the fence and goes to follow us. He still has a lot to learn. Even though he's growing up, we still cuddle up together, and it's very sweet. And I'm just so glad that he's made it. It's very difficult to be sad when you have a baby piglet who's chewing on your toes and running around and doing zoomies. And he's such a confident little guy.
I think it was almost like fate that he came into our lives.
And just experiencing every step of the way has been very special. But now that he's grown, we can finally say okay, he's good, he's survived. And I know that he's gonna have a really bright future.